starting from different backgrounds. So we will start with NLP concepts, okay, because people who are new might not know, or people who know it will be understand how why you are covering this NLP, because generative AI, I'm sure people are well versed with ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is an application. So at the back end, you have GPT models. So what does GPT model generally do? In a very layman term, it text test and it provide you text. But here in this region, what is happening? That is what GPT is working on it, and how GPT works on that. Uh, that we are going to understand. So how NLP is important for our understanding LLM models. That is why we will understand NLP. We'll start with NLP first, where we will see how text are being processed. Okay, so that is important because machines do not understand text. They do not understand text. So how the text are converted into, you know, uh, there's something called vectors or embeddings. Okay, don't get worried of these jargons. We will understand in a layman term is a list of numbers. Okay, say these are the numbers which is generated for a particular word. So these vectors or embeddings, how it is getting generated, those things, in depth core concept, we will start with NLP. Okay, um, once we start with NLP, then we will move into our the next topic, where we will understand the building block of LLM. Okay, and the building blocks are nothing but the transformers. Okay, so how these LLMs are built up, like you have seen this Gemini model. Okay, GPT models. My handwriting is very bad, so I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you're able to understand. Minstrel and stuff like that, they are all built on this. uh, but all these individual model we will use. Okay, it's not just that we will just theoretically we will do, but all these models building block is transformers. So we will understand transformer architecture in depth, which is important for your interview or your knowledge, so that how these models are working so efficiently, that we will understand using this transformer architecture. So this part, this transformer, will have few sessions on transformer. I think around 4 to 5 sessions, which will be very very theoretical and conceptual, where it is important for us to understand the core concepts of transformers. So here we will understand transformers, and once we are versed with transformers, we will move ahead and you know we will start understanding about our the different frameworks. So we will understand LangChain. You few of you might have heard this word, Llama Index. Uh, these are the few frameworks. These are called frameworks which help us to create uh, LLM applications. Okay, so we will understand in depth, focus more on this, because this is the industry standard. In industry currently, all big small organization, they use LangChain to create their own LLM application. So LangChain is an open source community which has really evolved well, and it has helped the organization to build LLM applications using their no they have different classes, they are runnables, text splitters and all stuff. So really LangChain module is an important module, where we will go in depth practically. Okay, practically important is practically. We will use Python coding uh, for understanding using LangChain, how each concepts of that. So we'll go step by step. So how, suppose I have a text I'm a text I'm providing, or a PDF I am providing, how these are getting splitted up, converting into embeddings, going into LLM, and then generating the output from the LLM. So all this LangChain, Llama Index, this part we will cover. Once it is done, then we will also understand a concept of tokens, parameters. These are the very important concepts. We will also do prompt engineering. I'm sure you might have heard the boom of a lot of jobs in prompt engineering, We will understand different types of prompt engineering, what is there, like zero shot, few shot, chain of thoughts, tree of thoughts, all these type of, don't worry about the jargons. We will go in depth practically, okay, so that you know what you are doing, how the response we are getting. So this we will learn. Then we will move into the matrices. This is an important topic, small topic, but matrices of LLM. How will I know whether my LLM is giving a good uh, uh, accuracy? Okay, the content it is generating, whether it is good or bad. That matrices we will cover. We will create RAG system. This is important. Uh, Different types of RAG system, different components of RAGs, everything we will cover. This is a big module. This, these are all big chunk of modules. Okay. Then we will have MLOps also. MLOps very high level. Okay. People who do not aware of MLOps, because MLOps at a high level, basically it will cover the AI ops part around 2 sessions, but very high level, so that you have an overall picture why how to deploy these application using CI/CD pipelines and stuff like that. So that we are going to cover. We will also post that. What we will have is um, we will have the ethical AI. So ethical AI, we will cover the guardrails concepts. We have guardrails that we will cover. We will agentic AI. That is the main one of the big module, agentic AI. This will cover a few major chunk of these sessions, because this is the new thing which is coming up, and all industry, real world industry grade, projects, they are having agentic AI. We will have 5 projects. Okay, in these 5 projects, we will do live these projects. We will have projects of called ATS system. We will have multi PDF query, which is nothing but for your compliance team, legal team. You will create chatbots, specifically medical chatbot. We will have CI/CD automation. We will do using GenAI. That we will do. Somebody was from QA, so for him it is more specific. We will generate AI based generation of test cases and artifacts. So these are the few of the projects we will do. What we have along with that, we will create multiple applications, like we will do content generation, summarization, Q&A. We will do Q&A stuff. Okay, sentiment analysis, that is one thing which we'll also do. These are all small, these are all application we will do while doing our courses. I mean, while we are learning about the different modules when we are doing it, uh, especially RAG system when we are doing. So in RAG, how we custom train it, our model, that we will do. um, Yes, apart from that, we will also understand. So we will understand quantization and how to use quantized model. Okay, so there is something called GGUF, GGUML. So this type of model we will use, uh, which is a quantization. Also, we will use fine tuning. Okay, how can you tune the base model? So base model, we will take all the base model and check how we can fine tune it. There are certain techniques like QLoRa, LoRa techniques. These techniques we will use and see how we can fine tune them on our for a specific task. Like suppose I want to create a chatbot, Q&A, question answering, content generation, which is very specific. So then I know how to fine tune them. Uh, those techniques we will learn. Okay. I think I've covered most of them. Yes, so this is how we have structured it. But trust me, when we start the session, so we have a tracker internally, where day wise each module or component what we are going to study, it is all structured for all your 60 hours. Okay, So, and I will make sure that for that entire week, starting of the week, I will give you in advance what we are going to study for this week, so that you are also mentally prepared. If you want to do some self study, if you want some homework, if you want to do, you can do that. So day wise, each modules, each day, it is already been, we have that framework ready because we have done for previous batches. So day wise, each module is been tracked, and you will be able to use, I will give you in advance that what we are going to study. And as we complete each module, you will be also given assignments. Okay, as we complete each module wise assignments. For example, I do prompt engineering, quick assignment on prompt engineering. RAG system covered, quick assignment on RAG. LangChain covered, quick assignment on small assignments. Expectation is it is given over the weekend. You take 1 week of time. I know you guys are working. Next week, you submit those assignments, and the mode of submission is GitHub. So you have to create your GitHub repository, send that link to me. I will assess that, send you feedback, so that these assignments, which is nothing but are your small applications which you are building it, okay, those applications are uh, there in your GitHub, so that you can showcase your involvement to the world. You have to market yourself that you have been, you know what work you are doing. So within this 3 months, which is a 60 hours, 5 days, so it is 3 months of time what we will invest, you guys will invest on yourself. Your GitHub profile parallelly gets updated, and you keep on marketing on LinkedIn, and your GitHub activity increases as you start doing these assignments, uh, uh, as we keep on doing. So you'll have multiple assignments, okay, and you keep on updating in your GitHub repository. um, Git knowledge is important. If you don't know, don't worry, I will guide you what are the basic commands of Git, so that you can push, pull, merge, commit, add, whatever its basic things are required, that will also be covered, so that your this GitHub is up to date within these 3 months, as we take on this journey of 3 months of learning Gen AI. And trust me, once you are learning it, you will see it is much beyond ChatGPT. It is not at all ChatGPT. No, Gen AI. You will be able to create your own ChatGPTs. And yes, I missed it. So there are certain uh, tools we will learn, which is apart from LangChain, I think we will also learn uh, LangGraph, LangFlow, Notebook LLM. Why I'm mentioning this? These are the few tools. Crew AI, AI Swarm. So these are all additional few tools we will learn. Especially this one. This is your uh, no code. Okay, and intentionally I will teach this at towards the end, because if you see this, I know you guys will get complacent and will have do not like to code it, but Langflow is something which is no code, just a drag and drop. You can create your GenAI application, but I will do at the end, so that once you're dragging and dropping, if you have done the coding before, each components required for creating your GenAI application, you will understand better. So I will do this towards the end. Also, you will create your custom ChatGPT application, your own ChatGPT applications, and that you can publish to the world. Okay, you will have your own URL, and that custom chat GPT application might be specialized in something. So for example, I have my own custom chat GPT application which is specialized for interview questions on GenAI and data science. So anybody asking any questions, no interview related questions they have, they will get the quick ready reckoner questions and all stuff like that. So that you can create by yourself. So I will teach you how to how to create those custom chat GPT applications. That is also will be part of this entire stuff. Okay,